No, I didn't know the two of you were joining us for dinner.
Well, we're not. I just wanted to drop some papers over from Matt, C-squared business that he needs to sign off on, so if you'd be so kind as to see that he gets it, thank you.
Not so fast, Cass. You're not going anywhere until you tell me what's really behind this C-square business.
Marley? Marley? Hello? Hello? Is there someone up there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm locked. I'm locked in the basement. I'm locked in.
Right. Right, Victoria, I'm so stupid that I installed a speaker down here so you could alert the universe to where you are. This end is on mute. You can hear what's going on, but nobody can hear you.
Well, why'd you put an intercom in the first place?
Because you'd go stir-crazy if you couldn't hear life going on around you. This way, you won't be bored, because I'm going to be super busy talking with the people who stop by to visit and maybe whipping up a little dinner for Donna or Jake or...
I wouldn't polish the silver quite yet. You're not going to be having dinner with Jake. At least not the kind of dinners you're thinking of.
Well, we'll see. In the meantime, I didn't want the day to go by without one festive touch. A turkey sandwich and cranberry sauce, just like the Pilgrims used to have. Come on, Victoria, don't be moody. It's a holiday.
When did you get like this? When did you get like this, so completely cold and unfeeling? What?
Hello? Hello? This is not bread and water here. I have feelings.
I'm not
going
hungry.
Victoria, please, you have to be hungry. You must be. You haven't eaten it. And don't pull the dying swan act again, okay?
All right. I'm a little hungry. I am.
Help! Help!
Marley, it's Tyrone. Are you okay?
Yeah, she's blonde hair, blue-eyed, about 5'3", 5'4". She was driving on... No, I understand that. I just thought maybe if you had admitted somebody to ER, you might know the make and model. Right. Well, you know, could you do me a favor and just check that description? She would have had to be been admitted in like the last 12 hours. Thank you.
Why'd you let us sleep so late? We missed the beginning of the parade. Did they have the Spider-Man balloon yet?
You know what? I didn't even turn on the TV because this morning it's been kind of crazy.
Where's Mom? Still sleeping?
I think I said that she would try to be here if she could, but there's been a delay.
It's Thanksgiving.
I know.
Then where is she? Why isn't she here? You look kind of upset.
That's because this is a family holiday, and on family holidays, families should be together, but sometimes things happen, you know, and, I think that what we need to do is continue exactly as planned. I mean, I think we should get ready and go to Etta Mae's in case, you know, we don't want to miss your mom too much if she doesn't show up.
Why doesn't Mom want to be with us?
Oh, Mom wants to be with us. She just called. She just called. She's got a friend that's in trouble. And sometimes when people need people, they need their friends, most of all.
I heard Captain Carlino down here last night.
Yeah? Well, I didn't want to say anything because I wanted to wait until I knew things were going to be okay, but... Kirk, your father is in the hospital.
What happened?
Well, he had an accident, and last night when you heard the police, they were over here trying to find out, you know, what had happened in the accident, but he's going to be okay. They're getting him all fixed up.
Are you telling me the
Oh,
truth?
definitely. You know, he was hurt pretty bad, but they got him to the hospital, and when he can have visitors, we are going to be the very first people in line.
Maybe Mom can take me when she gets back.
You know what? Why don't you guys go upstairs and get dressed right now, and when you get ready, we'll go right to the hospital and we'll talk to the nurse who's on duty.
Okay. Can we have cereal first?
Of course you can. Everything's been so crazy, breakfast just sort of slipped my mind. Go on.
Did I hear the boys?
I lied to them, Donna. I lied to them, and I've never done that before.
Hey! Oh, look at you!
Hi.
Well, you look as good as you sounded on the phone. Your paper, I just picked it up.
Oh, what are they saying about Victoria? Jake.
Boys don't need to see that.
I'll throw this in the garbage. What's that gonna do? I can hide this from them for a day, but they're gonna find this out.
But we have to keep shielding it from them for as long as we possibly can until we know the facts ourselves.
You still haven't heard from Vicky?
Marley? Maybe she's around back. Hey, there you are. Listen, I read about what happened to your sister and the shooting and everything. I just stopped by to see if you're okay. I saw your car in the driveway, and I figured you were here, but when you didn't answer, I got worried.
I was upstairs. It's really hard to hear from there, especially if you're in the back closet. I was in there searching around to see if I could find some Thanksgiving decorations to take to Etta Mae's. What is it?
What else is in that closet besides decoration?
Oh, well,
What is this? You got it in your hair, too. What is this? Cranberries?
Oh, I was just about to call you.
Oh, I was wondering if you could use an extra hand around here. And I also want to tell you in person that everybody at my house is looking forward to being with you today. I mean, that is, if you haven't changed your mind about coming. Well, who is that handsome young fellow over there? Wait a minute, that's two handsome young fellows. Well, my goodness, you two are the height of fashion today.
Not quite. Maybe you can change Kirk's mind about wearing a tie.
Oh, well, you don't like neckties? You wouldn't be the first.
It's not that, Etta Mae. It's just that usually Vicky...
Well, if you will allow me, sir, I am an excellent tie-tyer. Okay.
No.
All right, on second thought, I don't see why anybody has to wear a tie today. I mean, we're not formal at my house. Feel free to do the same.
Can we go out and shoot some hoops, Dad?
Sure. I'm sorry, I'm sure you can see things are a little tense. I don't exactly know what to tell them because their mother's not here.
I know, but they will find her, Jake.
That's right, and then she'll be able to explain all this craziness.
No, I think that I'm gonna have to pass on dinner. So Nick, why don't you take Donna and go over there with the boys? Because if I don't stay here and try to do something, make some calls, I'm gonna go nuts. I hope you understand.
Of course I do, baby. But there is another way that you can feel like you're doing something, Jake. Your boys. Now, if you stay behind, they'll think that something's wrong. But if you come along, well, it's up to you, baby. But it seems to me that these boys, they're already missing their mama. And it's a shame that they'll have to be spending Thanksgiving missing you, too.
Yeah. You understand, Anna Mae? She should have called. She should have left a message. I mean, even if she went to Grant's and he provoked her, there is no way. There's no way that she would have left us here scared by ourselves, all right? There's no way that would have happened unless something stopped her.
Oh. Oh, dear, I'll have to change my blouse. I didn't realize.
What happened?
Little accident. Come on. Tyrone, Tyrone! Why can't I make you hear me? There's got to be a way to make you hear me. There...
Well, of course, you can go up and see Jasmine. Daddy won't mind. Go ahead. Ask
It's okay, honey.
Claudia. She'll let you peek in on her, okay?
Just don't wake her up.
She looks so pretty.
Thank you. It's a pretty dress, isn't it?
Okay, I'm going to say this fast. The forms, the letters, the signatures in triplicate. Can we please stop this pathetic little ploy?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Lila.
Oh, Sophia is so obvious. I mean, really, Kath. She thinks that if she bombards Matthew with reminders of this company that the two of them built together, he'll just realize that he can't live without it. It's just her way of trying to hang on to him.
Poor Sophia. She's just trying to ensure that she's as removed from Matt's life as she can possibly be, and you won't let her. You've won, Lila. You're Mrs. Matthew Corey. What more do you want?
To feel like it. You know, especially today, Cass. It's a big family day and big family dinner, and... Well, Rachel made it pretty obvious that my contribution was not wanted.
You wouldn't be trying to, make the fatal mistake of looking for my sympathy, would you?
Oh, no, of course not. No, I just want to know what's so all-fired sacred about turkey and stuffing. Oh, Cass, why don't you stay, huh? Why don't you and Charlie stay for dinner? Hmm?
No, thanks.
Oh, Cass, well, I mean, why not? You know, Rachel surely would have invited you, you know. She probably thought you had other plans, so why don't you stay? You know, for Charlie's sake.
Charlie's sake, my eye. Rachel's got you feeling real insecure today, doesn't she? And you want me at that dinner table for moral support, don't you? Admit it. Admit it and we might stay.
No, what? Admit what?
Goodbye, Lila. Thanks anyway. Charlie?
Oh, Cass, you're right. I'm terribly, terribly, terribly insecure, but I know that if you were there, if you were at the dinner table, I would feel like I didn't stick out like such a sore thumb. As long as you didn't get in a fight with Matthew. Please, Cass, stay.
All right, we'll stay. Just one word of advice about presiding over the holiday table, Mrs. Corey. Don't work so hard to prove yourself. Don't worry about making your contribution. Just relax.
Hey, Joe.
Oh, Bambina. Where have you been? We left like 9,000 messages on your machine today. We're going to ask if you want to come over later on for... Hey. Well, you better come up with a different story, Peaches, because I got big plans for next month.
It's Paulina.
Let's get rid of her.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of her.
Hi, I know you said you couldn't even look at food, so I'm just going to stick this in the fridge, and you don't even have to take the cover off until you're feeling all better. How's that?
You're amazing. Thank you.
Well, don't thank me yet. I have an ulterior motive. I shouldn't bring this up when you're still feeling sick, but I've never been one to pass up an unfair advantage.
What's this about, Paulina?
You and Nick. Joe and I were talking, and he feels, and he's right,
that Nick needs to know what the rest of us already know about your former life. Emphasis on former.
You mean the con thing?
Honey, if you don't tell him, I'll have to. It's come to that. I know this may scare you.
No, you're right. I have to tell him. I have to tell him everything. Look, Joe, I didn't want to come here to fall apart, okay? So, I'm going to pretend that there's no Thanksgiving here. Okay? Not this year.
Meaning what?
Meaning, I don't want to hang around a table smiling. I really don't feel like it. And I thought that maybe I'd hang out here while you and Paulina are with her family.
Bambina, you are my family. Okay, this does not feel right. This is not right, okay?
Yeah. Joe, come on. Look at me here. I'm not going to turn into a recluse or anything. Okay? I just need a little space. All right? And if you love me, you'll give me that.
Oh, if I love you. If I love you. Where do you get if? Where's the ifs? What's with the ifs? There's no ifs in this family. You know that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Look, I gotta go to the station, all right? Hang on. What you need is a funny movie. Here you go. Lost in London, all right? And you watch that, and you make me promise. You laugh, okay? That's an order.
Thanks. Did I ever mention that you're pretty wonderful?
No, not in the last 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, you are. Reservations, please.
On the way over, I had this fantasy that I would show up just in time to see Vicky pull into the driveway.
Yeah, well, did Joe pull up behind Vicky in a black and white in your fantasy and throw the cuffs on her and arrest her?
Jake.
Oh, go with you. Come on. Vicky is Joe's prime suspect in a shooting that does not have one witness, and there is not a soul that knows exactly what happened here.
Hey, Joe doesn't believe that Vicky did this, and he doesn't believe that she'd run if she had. But he can't ignore fingerprints on a gun. We just need to find out how that happened and what it means.
All right, what about this? Vicky did go to see Grant. She saw the shooter. She stays out of the shooter's way. When he leaves, she goes over to see how Grant's doing, and she picks up the gun. What she doesn't expect is the shooter is still there, and he comes back. She drops the gun, and she runs because she knows the shooter definitely wants her dead.
Okay, I buy that. But until we know more... Nick, hi. Listen, I just saw Remy, and she said she's going to be giving you a call.
I keep calling. Machine keeps picking up.
I know she has this flu bug, but you will be hearing from her soon.
Good. Look, Jake, I'll meet you at the Burrells, okay? I got something I need to take care of before dinner.
No problem.
Okay, I'll see you.
Hey, sweetie. If there's anything I can do. All right, I don't know what that could be, but I'm here, okay?
You pushed me.
Hey.
Okay, what happened here?
Fell and he's blaming me.
You fell? You okay?
No, I'm going up to my room.
Wait 1 second. We gotta get ready. We need to go to the Burrells, okay?
I'm not going there. Now without Mom. I'm not going anywhere till she comes home. She's coming home soon. She called. But didn't you tell me? She wanted it to be a surprise. She's bringing you a present, and she's at the airport, and the planes are all full. So we just have to be patient until she gets here.
Paulina, would you do me a favor and take Kirkland up and get him ready?
Right, sweetie.
I didn't realize I'd gotten some in my hair. The lid came off the blender. I was trying to make some cranberry sauce.
Wait a minute, you were cooking? I thought you were going to stop by Edam's today.
Oh, I am. I was trying to make a little hostess gift to bring. I should really get cleaned up.
All right, I won't keep you. I just came by to see if you had any theory about what happened to Vicky. And I wondered if maybe she tried to call you by now.
What? Don't you think I would have told the police or Jake if Vicky had tried to get in touch with me?
I don't know. You know, I don't understand a lot of things when it comes to you and your sister. I mean, you admitted that there's been some bad blood there.
Yeah, but that was all in the past. I would never want anything bad to happen to her. She has a family and she...
Ooh, did you hear that? What is that noise? It sounds like it's coming from downstairs. I'm going to take a look, okay?
Tyrone, hey. Thank you. Oh, thanks. It's okay. Nothing that a little new plumbing couldn't fix.
Plumbing?
Yeah, and, you know, first thing Monday, I'm going to get somebody out here to look at it, but right now, look at me. If I don't get changed and get ready, I'm not going to have time to make it to Etta Mae's. No, really, thank you. Thank you for being concerned and coming over and checking on me. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I'll see you there, right?
Right.
Yeah. Bye.
I'm sorry I lied. But Kirk was freaking out and I didn't want him to be scared anymore.
What about you? Do you get a chance to be scared? Because you obviously don't buy that your mom went to go see a friend.
I heard you and Anna talking to Nick. He said that you didn't know who Mom was. Is that true?
Yes. That's true, but we're going to find her, I swear it. I mean, I know it seems like a little mystery that she's not here, but there's a lot of people working very hard on solving that mystery. And I'll tell you what, first thing I'm going to do when your mom shows up is tell her what a really fine big brother you are to Kirkland.
Give me the other one, Victoria, unless you want to starve to death or die of thirst.
I'm afraid for you.
Well, you should be afraid of me.
No, I didn't say I was afraid of you. I said I am afraid for you. When did you become like this? You're not even a human.
Don't cry for me, Victoria, because I am very human. That's exactly what you can't accept. I was supposed to be above all that. I was supposed to be this martyr forever. You know, politely sublimating my feelings, but I got tired of that. I got tired of sitting on this side and watching everybody get what they wanted while I didn't get anything.
You think you're going to get what you want now, is that it? You think you're going to get Jake?
No. I don't think. I know. Jake and I have a connection that you hate to even think about. But it's there. It was there when we were together, and it's there now. And when he sees that you shot Grant to save your own skin, then he's going to come to me. He's going to come to me because he's going to need some comfort and some connection, and he is going to get it. So you just listen up, sister mine. Because you are going to get an earful.
Molly, please don't.
Hello, Jake? Yeah, I've been going out of my mind with worry. You haven't heard from Victoria, have you? Oh. And how are the boys?
Yeah, well, of course they're confused. They miss their mother.
I miss her too. And you must be... Jake, if you need anything, just know I'm here. Okay? If you need to talk, if you need anything. Anything at all.
Of course it's over. You heard Paulina that if I don't tell Nick, she will. There's no way he's not going to find out about my past.
Maybe. But it doesn't have to hurt us. You're, in love with the guy, right? So use it.
How?
Huh? Let's see. Fess up. Fess up. Admit the whole thing. Yeah. I came here to con you, but something happened that I didn't count on. I fell in love with you, Nick. Just tell him the whole thing. Start crying, confess. He gets all choked up. You'll be closer than ever. And then the medical problem starts.
What medical problem?
Let's see. Your eyes. Yeah. Your eyes. Nothing big at first, a little blurred vision. Bumping into stuff. Oh, don't worry about me, don't worry about me. Not a complainer. Sooner or later, boyfriend's gonna figure it out. And he's gonna want you to go to a doctor. Our doctor. I'm afraid that, the doctor's gonna have some very bad news. You need surgery. Very expensive surgery.
Tito, come on. I don't know.
Hey. Make it good, Peaches.
Hey.
Hi.
Paulina said you were sick. I couldn't figure out why you weren't taking my calls. See a doctor yet? Do you have a fever?
Fine. I just have an upset stomach.
Well, then you probably won't want this turkey sandwich I got from the deli.
No, I can't eat. Not now.
Look, I guess I'm just trying to make up for the other night. I should have trusted you. I screwed up.
No. I screwed up. And you were right not to trust me. You must be wondering why Joe is always so down on me, He had his reasons, Nick. He's known about me for months.
Known what?
That I have a record. That I've done to other people what I'm trying to do to you.
What are you talking about?
I'm conning you, Nick. I've been conning you since the minute I stepped in front of your motorcycle.
That's not true.
Think about it. Think about how it used to bother you when I wouldn't talk about myself. I said that, if you got to know the real Remy, you wouldn't like her. At least that much is true.
So, you're conning me. What do you want, my money?
Oh, gee, do you have money, Nick? I mean, some big inheritance or something? What a coincidence.
Well, if this is a con, why are you telling me now?
Paulina. She said that if I didn't tell you, she would. So, go ahead. Feel free to hate me.
Maybe I should hate you. But I can't.
Give yourself time. You'll learn.
You're gonna stand there and tell me you don't feel anything for me. I don't think so. We're the real deal. And I know you know we're real. Maybe it's the last thing you want to happen, but it happened. Everything's changed now. Everything. Can you tell me it hasn't? Get some rest. Take care of yourself. I'll be back to check on you in a little while.
want to start with the fork on the outside or the inside?
As long as you don't use your hands, you're fine.
Well, before we proceed with our food, let's have a little Thanksgiving toast. Oh, Sophia.
Hi. Excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt.
You're not interrupting at all. I would have invited you to join us, but Matthew said that you had other plans.
That's right. I do. That's why I'm here. I'm leaving for London. It's kind of sudden, but I just wanted to tell my brother and Paulina so they wouldn't worry.
You going to London? Why?
Business. I want to raise money to buy back C-Squared from Matt.
Sophia, there's no need to rush any of that.
Yes, there is. And London's also a great place to scout new talent for the new company. My new company. So, wish me luck. Good luck. Thank you. And, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Well, let's get back to our Thanksgiving toast. To Charlie and Cass, our friends.
Thank you.
And the new members of our family, Jasmine and Lila. We're awfully glad to have you with us. Before we go on with our food, I'd like you to join me in Thanksgiving prayer, would you please?